If they explain Nigeria to you and you understand, just know that you are just a walking dead. Because in this country, it's only the dead that understand what is happening in the country. So a few days ago, there was an attempted coup in Benin Republic. If you don't understand what is coup, it means military regime, just like as happening in Burkina Faso. Like military wanted to take over. And you know what happened? President Tinubu ordered an military intervention, like the military to go and intervene in that country. So you know me, I don't talk without evidence. And before I said what I want to say, I want you to watch the video evidence of how they wanted to take over in the Benin Republic. And here is the video.
Suspendu jusqu'à nouvel ordre. Les frontières terrestres, maritimes, aériennes du Bénin sont fermées jusqu'à nouvel ordre. La prise du pouvoir en ce moment traduit la ferme volonté du comité militaire de la refondation à mettre fin à l'exclusion de toutes les couches sociales de notre pays, sans distinction aucune. À la suite de la transition et de restaurer la cohésion nationale, l'armée nationale exercera jusqu'à nouvel ordre la plénitude des pouvoirs dévolus à l'État du Bénin. Tous les fonctionnaires du Bénin, tous les travailleurs de nos villes et campagnes, où qu'ils se trouvent, doivent continuer d'assurer normalement leurs tâches quotidiennes avec plus de foi et de...
Now, I do not have problem with President Tinubu intervening in that country. My problem is how fast it was. And after the military intervention, I don't know what happened. I'm also hearing a news that the Nigerian military aircraft make an emergency landing in Burkina Faso. And right now, as I'm talking to you now, 11 military personnel have been detained in Burkina Faso. How? What happened? What really happened? How is it an emergency landing? Why? Without informing the country. Now, the captain have come out to say that it was an emergency landing, that they wanted to go to Portugal. Go to Portugal to do what? Go to Portugal to do what? Like to go and pick Ronaldo, or to go and pick what? Go to Portugal. I see all these things as all just try of maybe propaganda, trying to try to cover up everything that they are doing. And again, I also see in the news today that the President Tinubu have asked the Senate to approve the military to go and intervene in still the same Benin Republic something. And right now, the senators have approved the Nigerian military to intervene in that country. I still do not have problem with all these things. So, but the problem that I have now is President Tinubu, His Excellency, why was it so fast? Eh? How? How is it so fast for you to intervene in another man country? But here in the country, we have problem. There's terrorists, bandits, kidnappers here and there, and we have been crying out. We have been crying out for crying out loud. What is happening? Come to our rescue. Give an order for these people to fight, to maybe attack the terrorists or take down all these people. But you say no. But just few minutes, it's not even up to an hour. You have the power and the order, the command to ask the military intervention in Benin Republic. How? Now, this whole thing that you are seeing, what I'm smelling is that France, because I've seen the issue of all these things. France is trying to play along with all these things. France is the main people who have these people using them. This is all colonial mentality of what is happening in this country, and they also doing it because of their benefits. Because tell me how you make an emergency landing in Burkina Faso and still also intervene in Benin Republic, all because you don't want the power to leave, so that the France will be able to continue to use the civilians president and be doing whatever they like, destroying people countries. It's still all about colonial mentality. See, you people need to stop all these things. So you people need to stop all these things. It's high time people come back and realize that Nigerian youth are so wise, we are so smart, and we know everything that is going on. We know everything that is happening at the moment. So you need to stop all these things. You need to stop all these games that they are playing. Why was it so fast? How is it so fast, President? How is it so fast that we are still suffering in this bandit and kidnapping and terrorists of a thing in this country? But till now, since the day President Trump declared Nigeria as a country of concern, till now, and asked the president to make sure they put an end to all this genocide and this terrorists of a thing in this country, till now they have not bring any solution. But just barely 24 hours now, President Tinubu have the power to order a military intervention in Benin Republic. You people need to wake up. People need to understand what all these people are doing. Can we now come together and agree that governments have hand in this terrorist that is happening? Government is aware and they know everything that is happening. There are a lot of government officials, politicians who sponsor these terrorists to be operating. Because tell me why they cannot stop them, but it takes just barely 24 hours to make military intervention in Benin Republic. And right now, 11 soldiers has been detained in Burkina Faso. So we have the power like that, but we cannot stop the kidnapping, we cannot stop the terrorists, we cannot stop the bandits of so ever what people are calling. People should stop all these things. All I see is being France people, because I've been following up all these things. France people being trying to be, we are still slave, we are still colonized. That is what is happening. That is what they are using our leaders to be fighting different countries, and that is what is happening, and that is the fact.